Yes, it's on, baby.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Lamar now from the gun. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. Scooped up by the defense. Not much added after the recovery partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Jackson now on 3rd.
Peter game.
Neither one.
Hey, they announced in my leagues, the college football one and this one, that as soon as our season's over, we're done.
You want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast.
Like by the end of the month,
again, they're not.
I'll be done with everything but one league.
The
main one takes a month off.
Right. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
You built the CD on their shitty song.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long.
Right there.
It's complete to Goddard. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff.
Oh my goodness, will you guys stop running into me?
For no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down pass play coming.
Oh, catch the ball.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour.
And a banana.
There aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A pickup of 17. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. First and 10 from the 43. Lamar back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At their 48-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Gets it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Number 3, Demario Douglas. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Giving me a picture straight.
Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. Ball on the left hand.
When I woke up in this morning, could have swore it was Judgment Day.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a
Sky was
game.
all purple there.
You always
People
feel
was
like
on
you
his
leave
neck.
a few bits
Where?
on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets the pass stats a little
No,
bit.
I didn't
High
even
percentage
care.
hit.
This one's
They
fielded at
say
the 4-yard line.
2000.
This makes it up to the 25.
Out of time.
The home teams and Derrick Henry making their way back
So
out on offense.
tonight I'm
And
going
he's
to
found
party
many
like
gifts
it's
in the end zone this season. As we
19.
work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores.
To me, if I go too fast.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
It's just a party and parties, man.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Chase Young bringing him down there.
My mind said prepare to fight.
This drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
1,000-0-0.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the
Doing a
first.
party like it's
Still make the
1990.
connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
If he didn't come to party and bother, he didn't know my goal.
He's out of bounds at the opposing
Get out.
15-yard line. That one now to
In
3
pocket.
yards, and you said it down
Baby
to.
is ready
Didn't
to
take a
roll.
rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior
Out
play?
of time.
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a
So,
big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes
So
it first and goal.
tonight, going to party like it's
First and
1990.
goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry has them to take 2.
Go.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces
0-0.
Boswell to add the
Out of
PAT.
time.
Right down the middle. It's good.
So tonight, we're going to party.
14. Visitors 3.
1999.
Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this
1999.
away.
To 1999.
His return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's ETN on first down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The scoreboard reads 14-3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll run here. ETN. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
18 on the play. And a first down.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, Jackson. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That means first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. It's a 48-yard look for him. The kick by Gano is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm. They start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5.
And though she will mess up your life.
The home teams and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Word down on the field, partner. That sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying to get outside with Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. A small 4-yard chunk there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Ready? Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dump off, caught by his back.
It's a home.
If
you're not home.
Give him 8 on that one. And that gives him a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. They go hit somebody like they did right there.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. So Rock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Flying down the middle of Henry. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true. From that distance, that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He has the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense making its way back out now. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st down, play action. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for seconds.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott
we get
and
started
Brock
in the
Hewitt.
3rd quarter. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
It's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a game. On that one, and that is good for a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Running right with Mitchell. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
What was the difference between Debbie Gibson and Tiffany?
Game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Takes the second down snap. Not enough on this throw.
It's not like a moss on.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw.
Catch the ball. Really?
Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game.
After I'm done with this game, I'm going to have that rest of that soup if that soup is still.
Visitors send to Mario Douglas with the football once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
I think I'll have some soup, the chicken noodle soup, and then I'll have.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality as that knocking the ball loose.
That's complete to Coleman out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Gabby. Gabagoo.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to ETN. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Gets that money down, that 3rd down. You look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The home teams and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Shoves him off. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A draw now. This is Henry. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They give right side to Henry.
Come on, block longer than that.
Dropped after a 7-yard gain. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Bronco, let's go.
Now give left side. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, I know this staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Mitchell. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Henry is in. Touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Boswell at the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. As they get set, partner, I imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be set out for about a gain of 1 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
You right? Okay, you're up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they
Now, when they went to the intermission end of the third quarter thing, it said 24-13 Louisville
Just in
winning.
case this offense didn't have enough to contend with. Now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down.
Third and long for him here. It's him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Desperation time here on fourth. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
To number 84, Tyler Warren. A gain of 21 yards. Result is a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Lamar throwing again.
Get him.
Buys time, rolling right. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. That's going to bring up first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Trying it right side with Etienne. This is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Jackson sacks. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Now it's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
Jackson now on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Ron. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Inside the 45. Into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the fourth. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 18.
our home team 31. Visitors 13.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets it quickly to Douglas. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever in a great shoot for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And again, it's Jackson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Jackson yet again. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the defense has got it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. It starts with QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces a critical fumble.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Ready, ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense running back out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's Etienne on 1st down. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 12. Results in a
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's a
took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Me and Anna playing. Anna Banana.
Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
I think she's got the idiot. She's good with another.
Gabby?
Thank you. No skitties? No. No skitties? No skitties? You're in a mood. Anna? Love you. Love you.
Someone's gone and singing goldies, goldies. Beverly wouldn't tell me what I say.